I'm from Cleveland. What I discovered a long time ago is that boys and girls from Cincinnati like to stay in Cincinnati. My husband is from here. So he pulled me in, and I'm happy to be here. I've been here for 19 years, and the first 10 years I was here, I was teaching in Cincinnati Public Schools. I taught at Anderson Place, I taught at Vines, I taught at Louisville, and I taught at Performing Arts. So I was able to teach at a variety of different schools around the district to get a really good feel for what CPS has to offer. About 10 years ago, I stopped teaching when my second child was born, and I've since decided to just go ahead and have 2 more. So all 4 of my kids this fall are in Cincinnati Public Schools. My youngest just started kindergarten this year. So my kids go to Fairview, which is one of our excellent schools. And because of my background as a teacher, and because I am a parent, I've been looking at Fairview and this situation we have going on there where people camp out for days and days and days to try to get their kids into school there. And that has really driven me to this place where I am today, to trying to figure out a solution to that problem of people feeling so desperate that they need to camp out to get the best education that they can for their children. I believe that education is it's a right. It's not something that you should have to fight for as a parent for your children. That if you live in a neighborhood, you should feel comfortable do not sell your children. Send your children to school, in your neighborhood school. They should all be excellent. So you heard Elisa talk about preschool. I think that's incredibly important. That's definitely something I would work to make sure we have. You heard Daniel talk about, and Betsy talk about the community learning centers. I agree. I think those are incredibly important. But something that I would mention that is different from what anyone else is mentioning is that we have a real problem with mobility in our district. We have people moving all the time throughout the school year. And in our highest mobility rate schools, 1 out of every 3 kids moves during the course of the school year. Just think about that. If you're a teacher and during the course of the school year you have that much of a turnaround, that's going to create so many problems for you trying to have continuity, trying to dig in and teach anything to your kids, trying to keep people's attention, and trying to get those new kids involved and interested in what you're doing. So the district calls that problem churn. They call it churn, like it's something that happens in a machine. That tells me the level of interest that is being taken in that problem. I feel very strongly that if we can address that problem through a very simple step of offering a transitional classroom in a neighborhood primary school where the kids come in, we're not going to change whether they move or not, but when they come into a new school, we can say, come into the transitional classroom. Here we will assess you. Here we will acclimate you to the school. And here we will make sure that you are ready to enter your new classroom, but also that your classroom is ready for you to enter. So we're not just throwing children in all throughout the school year to sink or swim and asking the teachers to sink or swim with these children. We're treating our teachers like professionals. We're treating our children and our families like they matter. That to me is crucial. So, along with preschool, along with community learning centers, we have to make sure our families know that they are of critical importance to us and that we value them above anything. And then Erica mentioned an expectation of excellence, and that is something I feel very strongly about as well, that in all of our schools, with all of our teachers and all of our children, we need to have high expectations. It's not okay to think that some schools are going to perform at a lower level. If we expect great things from our people, they will surprise us every time. They will do better than we expect of them. So I'm Sally O'Callaghan, and I would love if you would be willing to vote for me between now and November 5th for Cincinnati School Board. Thank you so much.